Greetings, family, peace, love, and black power. This is Guru. Thanks for visiting my channel. Today's vlog is about Africans who are awakening worldwide. You see, Gambia has become the third African country in the past month to say it will pull out of the International Criminal Court, ICC, accusing the institution of persecuting Africans. Gambia's Information Minister Sharif Bojang said in an announcement on state television Tuesday that the ICC was, quote, an international Caucasian court for the persecution and humiliation of people of color, especially Africans, AFP reported. The decision comes despite the fact that the current ICC chief prosecutor is a former Gambian Justice Minister, Fatou Bensouda. Bojang said the ICC had failed to prosecute Western countries for alleged war crimes. 9 of the 10 investigations opened by the ICC have been based in Africa since the Hague-based court was set up in 2002. Of course, the Hague court is the world court that Malcolm X had proposed that African Americans take our grievances to on the injustices that America has done to black people. Anyways, moving on. Sharif Bojang singled out former British Prime Minister Tony Blair as an example of the court's Western bias. The ICC stated in 2006 that it did not have the mandate to prosecute Blair over the legality of the invasion and reaffirmed its stance after the publication of the so-called Chilcot report, CHILCOT report, family, which is a British inquiry into the Iraq war that found the UK had not considered all other options before joining the 2003 US-led military campaign in Iraq to depose former dictator Saddam Hussein. Gambia's decision follows South Africa's announcement Friday that it had notified the United Nations it was pulling out of the ICC, the International Caucasian Court. The South African government said its role as a regional peacemaker in Africa was incompatible with the Rome Statute, the ICC's founding charter. South Africa's Supreme Court has ruled that the government was wrong not to arrest Sudanese President Omar al-Bashir, the subject of an ICC arrest warrant, when he visited the country in 2015. Earlier in October, Burundi's parliament voted overwhelmingly in favor of leaving the ICC. Burundian President Pierre Nkurunziza, I'm sorry, family, I can't say this African name, signed a decree on October 18 stating that its withdrawal would take immediate effect, although the Rome statute requires that such a decision only takes effect a year after notice is given to the UN Secretary General. So you see, family, Africans are pulling out from white folks left and right, African countries. But see, African Americans, we're still stuck on stupid, believing that kumbaya is the way to go, and let's sit it out and pray, and until it affects one of us directly. But I digress. Back to the article. In April, Bensouda opened a parliamentary investigation into events in Burundi since April 2015, when Nkurunziza announced his intention to run for a third presidential term. More than 430 people have been killed in a year of clashes between pro-government forces and opposition demonstrators, according to Bensouda. Well, family, that is the extent of this article. I just want to say that, again, that yes, Africans on our motherland continent are awakening. They've probably already been awoke. But as they claim, the ICC, the International Criminal Court, is in fact the International Caucasian Court, because just like we have found out, the Africans in Africa have found out that Europeans protect themselves and they persecute people of color, but especially Africans. I was thinking about this yesterday. I was having a conversation with my wife, and we were talking about their their magnetism towards their hatred towards black people. Why it's so specific to us, and the only thing that I could think of myself, especially the fact that they compare themselves so much to black people amazes me. Maybe I'm gonna have to do a separate blog, a separate video on this one, but on this whole subject. But so I'm not gonna get into that. But anyways, I find it not odd that even the white supremacists are focused so much on African Americans during this election, as if Asians, Hispanics, Native Americans, and every other race does not count. That's how fixated they are on black people. We have something so magnificently valuable within ourselves that they just don't have. And black folks, we don't even recognize it. We don't recognize it to the point that we look at one another and then want to kill the other that looks just like us. That's a problem. There's a psychosis, a mental breakdown, a dysfunction going on in the brain for that to happen. Anyways, family, I hope you like this vlog. If you do, please like, share, and subscribe. This is Guru. Have a great day. Peace, love, and black power. Thanks for watching.